Hi everybody, Andrew Ings with Golf Academy. A warm welcome. Thanks for watching the video today. It's a little head-to-head. I did a review on the new Mizuno JPX 900 3-wood a week ago or so, and I said at the time I loved the club, but I thought that it was potentially spinning a little bit high and that I would do a comparison between the JPX 900 and my trusty Ping G. So what I've done is I've tried to get them set up as close as I can. We can't use the same shafts in here, so unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So what I've got fitted into the Mizuno is the Speeder 661 Evolution 2 in a stiff. Give you the spec on that. It is 68 grams, 3.2 degrees of torque and 43 inches long. What I've got fitted in my Ping is the Tour shaft. This is the Tour 80 in stiff, and the spec of this one is 70 grams, it's only 2 grams difference, and a 2.9 degree of torque, and again 43 inches long. So pretty similar. I've got them both set up to 15 degrees, so I've tried to be as fair as I can. I'm going to show you some numbers in a minute. I hit 5 shots of each. I did my usual thing. I took out the best one, I took out the worst one. The results are quite interesting. So what we're going to do is move over into the hitting area in a second and have a little look at some numbers. So let's move over to the other side of the studio and see what happened when we put these two clubs head to head. Okay folks, results time. As always, I'll just flash up a little PDF on the screen so that you can see these clearly. You might see these numbers, but it's better if I just flash it up on screen, and I'll talk alongside with the numbers. So I always say this when I'm trying to do head-for-heads, it's not an exact science this. There's no way I'm going to get 5 swings exactly the same. To do that, you'd need to be on one of these robots to get exactly the same launch conditions. So there's going to be variation in strike. As I said over there, I've taken out the best and the worst. All the hits that I made were pretty centered hits. I don't have HMT, but I kind of know when I've hit one pretty close to the middle. So I've tried to be as fair as possible. Let's dive in and look at the JPX 900 first of all. Averaged 103 miles an hour of club speed. Launch angle was at 12.3. Now you're probably thinking that's pretty low for a 15 degree 3-wood. I'm a really low ball launcher. I don't get a lot of elevation on my shots. I predominantly use 3-wood. I don't always carry a 3-wood, depends on the course I'm playing, but if I am carrying a 3-wood, I'm going to use it a lot more off the tee than I will off the fairway. The only time I'd probably use a 3-wood off the fairway a lot is if I was playing links golf, very windy conditions. So I use a 3-wood as a driving club on tight par 4s where I just want to get the ball in position, corner dog legs, that sort of stuff. I would use, in preference, a very strong hybrid, like a 16, 17 degree hybrid is my predominant fairway wood, but it's an option. So what did I get? Yeah, we got this 12.3 degree launch angle. The thing that concerned me when I first did my test on it was the backspin rate, and you can see there's quite a variation on the spin numbers here, especially that last one where I did leave the face a little bit open, kept a bit more loft on it. Well, I didn't actually from launch angle, but it didn't turn over. I was fighting the Mizuno to the left. Now, I thought that was my swing, which is very possible, trust me, but I hit sort of 5 shots with the Mizuno and was fighting it left, left, left. I hit a few more shots with a Ping. They all felt quite similar swings and it was a lot straighter. Here's just a little screenshot of the dispersion. You can see the yellow ones were all going left on me, predominantly, 4 of them at least. And you can see the nice little tight dispersion there of the blue dots. That was the Ping, so as I said, that could be shaft which was causing that to happen. Anyway, got 42.50 total backspin, averaging out to a 225 carry, running out to predicted 236. So that was that one. Oh, by the way, I had the Mizuno set into the low set at the front here. We can change this slider here. That's going to just changing the sort of the placement of the weight backwards and forwards. So the low setting is going to set it into the low trajectory, low spin, move the weight back, slightly higher trajectory, a little bit more backspin. So I was being completely fair in putting it in the low spin setting. I was doing the test with a Titleist Pro V1X. Again, another low spinning ball. Right, let's go to the ping. 101 miles an hour of club speed, 2 miles an hour slower. Again, that's just variation in swing speed. Pretty much the same launch angle. Spin rate drops off significantly, 35.20. So I've lost 700 revs of spin there, which is pretty significant. Carry distances, well, not a lot in it. Went to 225 to 231 with a predicted rollout of 249. So that was giving me an extra 13 yards in predicted run out, which is quite a lot, isn't it? So very, very interesting numbers those were. It kind of backed up what I felt. Look at the consistency of the spin here. 3.5, 3.6, 3.6, 3.8, 3,000. You know, these were just bumping up a little bit high. That was strike. Longest carry I got off the Mizuno was a 229. Longest I got off the ping was a 234. So there's not a massive amount in this. This by no means was a test to criticize the Mizuno. I love them both. I do, and I would quite happily carry both. And to me, 5-6 yards of carry is neither here nor there, but it's just interesting, isn't it, how the spin rates have gone up. And I think that's a lot down to the shaft. This shaft in the ping is quite a low spinning shaft. This Speeder 661 Evolution 2 in a stiff did seem to just produce a little bit more spin. So if I played around with some more shaft options, I'm sure I could get that spin number down. So love them both. I'm not saying one's better than the other. It's just good to do these tests, get some numbers, have a chat about it. Really interested to see if you folks out there are using either or of these clubs and which one you find is better for you. Both brilliant. I'll put little links here and over here so that you can go and look at the review of this club. And I know this Ping G is quite old now, but if you haven't seen a review, you can check that out as well. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for your time. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, give it a click. If you've liked the video, give me a little thumbs up. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.